Welcome back, everyone, to Legaia Remake. What did we do? So this is session 47. Last session was session 46. Going down to Stone Town. The red shirts traveled east from the town to find the Steelhide Colo, or Knolls, as they are otherwise known. Noticing the party, the Steelhide sent an ambassador named Grunthar Skarakthul and a couple of warriors. The Kitsune translator, Renka, ingratiates herself and the party with the Knolls by attempting to speak their language. Grunthar, thankfully having a decent grasp on the common tongue, takes over translating and leads the party to an encampment where the rest of the nomadic Knolls had set down. The party trades goods donated by the town for Saru parts and equipment. Grunthar introduces their chief, Zalra Skarakthul, a large, muscular, stoic warrior. After confirming that the Yusoki with the Great Saru had indeed driven back the mist, he explains that the chief would like to bestow her greatest blessing to the party. The chief and other Kolo proceed to rub their pungent scent all over most of the Yusoki and Renka. They plead a case for working with the Red Shirts in the future to awaken the Great Tree in their homeland in the Eastern Plains. After getting to know the Kolo, the Red Shirts return to talk to the mayor. Renka is established as an ambassador to the Kolo. Celine and Eamon, both with missing brothers out west, convince the party to at least go as far as the town of Brambleford to see what the situation is like out that way. The next day, the Red Shirts cross the River Floos and are unsuccessfully ambushed by a dock office full of Saru monsters bearing the same insignia as the human Sariel of Suncrest that used to live with them in Ratgana. Yeah. Does that sound about right?
It does.
Yes, it does.
Okay, and thus we are here. Combat music. And it is Trunks' turn.
All right. So we are going to go into my stance. And then I wanted to do an exploit vulnerability on the Green Shield Knight.
Yeah. Sounds good.
20. That's 28. That's a little low.
So that is going to be a success.
Bigger success. That should be fine. Success. Highest weakness only, but I still get the. I assume that's a success for a regular recall knowledge too.
Yes. So that is going to be a no weaknesses.
No weaknesses.
No weaknesses.
Okay.
What would you like to know about it?
Yeah. I would like to know 3 things. Lowest defense, highest defense, and then movement speed.
Okay. Lowest is reflex. It's got a low reflex. Its highest are AC and fortitude. Its speed, it's a little slow at 20 feet.
20 feet. Right. Okay. And no weaknesses. Do I know what it's called from that?
Yeah, it is called a door warden. Typically, or the behaviors that it seems to be showing are very similar to door wardens, creatures that disguise a door as or their shield as a door and sneak attack creatures that try to come through.
All right. The last thing I want to do. Athletics. Grapple? No. Trip. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna trip him with my tail.
Nice. Okay, 27 against his reflex DC. Yeah, he it's not a crit, but he does get tripped. Yeah, as he's like fighting off Bree's attacks, one time she hits into him, his shield kind of pops up and you like swipe your tail underneath, catches one of his legs and takes him down to one knee with his shield kind of at a 45-degree angle now, sticking out the door, kind of on top of him.
Kick him while he's down, Bree. And that's all 3
Alright.
actions.
Let's do that. I gotta.
Oh, and I'm gonna use my personal antithesis on him, obviously, since he doesn't have a weakness.
Okay, got it. Which is how much damage?
2 plus half my level.
Gotcha. Oh, where's my prone token? I think it's that one. All right, next up is one of Bree. It's not your turn yet.
Didn't he move or something?
Nope.
I
Let's see. That one is going to It's gonna run up to here. It's gonna use an action to burst out of the window, and then it's going to. Let's see, who is he? Oh, that was not what I meant to roll.
2d4.
All right, there we go. He's going to attack Loot with a flurry of blows.
A McFlurry.
A McFlurry. That's if he misses. That is a 29.
Uh-huh.
And
23.
all right, so that's a hit, but it misses on the second one. As it was partially recovering from just jumping face first through a window. That's a measly. Actually, he rolled max damage. He did 16 damage. Like some of the glass was like stuck in his fist as he was like punching you with it.
Pretty metal.
That's pretty metal. Risprit, it is now your turn.
Quick question. Spud is not here, right?
No.
Didn't you guys bring Spud?
I thought we left him where it's safe.
Yeah, because we didn't want him to cross the river into the stuff with us, I thought.
Spud is not here.
I left him with Renka.
Gotcha. Yeah, because I knew we had talked about, oh, well, he's a medium creature, so it should be good. So I was like, oh, I forgot to put Spud on the map. And then, well, Spud wasn't here.
Yeah, it's just like, wait a second, this is a bad situation. I don't remember Spud being here. Oh, no.
He's just calmly
okay.
eating grass in the background. Nope, never mind. Spud's gone.
Alright, cool. Okay. So, I gotta start channeling. So, channel elements. Gonna Steam Knight it up. I just gotta power up real quick. And then, quick question. There are windows and stuff on this side of the house, right?
Yeah.
I'll do... wait, I was just looking at it. What the hell? Ah, Flying Flame. Wham.
Ooh, nice.
And let's see. Whack.
Nice, perfect.
Basically, like try to fly in one window and then out the other window.
Yeah, I love it. All three of them. Let's see, or yeah, that's 3 deck saves, reflex saves. Ooh, they all rolled pretty bad.
My
What's
class
yours?
DC is 26.
Thank you. 26. You got a 19, a 20, and a 7.
It's funny that the damage number is red there because I rolled
Right.
a 1, but all the other numbers were 2 7s and a 6 out of a possible 8.
That's awesome. Wait, did you say your DC was
It is 26.
26? So yeah, okay, so those are all fails on their part, so they all take 21 damage.
Yay! And now I can react to things now instead of just take shots to the face.
All right. Cool. It is now the Door Warden's turn. The Door Warden, this is what it does. It raises its shield, and from the ground, you hear something whirring up, and you see a red kind of glow from behind the shield, and it lifts the shield up to kind of be looking at you guys in the face, and it's got like an open like hole on its chest. It looks just kind of like a green suit of armor with all these like Saru like cables moving in and out of it, but it's got like a hole in its chest on this breastplate that seems to be the functionally the part of the Saru that is attached to whatever creature this was before. And there's almost like a little turban in there that is spinning with a fiery glow, and it bursts out a cone of fire and force on Bree, Trunks, and Kaduka.
Is this something that I could shield block for myself? Or I think I have that spell that I got recently, Murder's Intervention?
So that's when somebody goes down, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, anybody let me know if you go to 0.
Will do.
Oh yeah, that's if somebody.
You'll
Yeah,
notice
that's okay.
Trunks is not talking when you hit 0, so gets quiet.
So this 30-foot cone of fire and... So I guess it's fire and bludgeoning damage. Wait, so... Hold on. What's the... Click shield block. Does it say
It
when...
says physical, so I probably can't use
Bludgeoning is physical damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning damage. So yeah, you could block this.
But it just prevents, I think my hardness is 8? Yeah, it prevents 8 damage to me.
Okay.
What kind of save did you say it was?
I'm sorry. I didn't. Reflex, please. Reflex from Bree, Kaduka, and Trunks. Okay. Alright. Bree, you block 8 damage. And still take a total of... Wait, actually... Where is... There we go. Oh, its DC is 21. Alright, so Bree, you take half of the rest of it. So...
Just tell me what half
Okay.
is and I'll...
You take a total of 3 damage. After block and everything. And your
Okay.
shield takes 6
3 as
damage.
Oh, because it's the full?
Right. Oh. No, it just takes 3. You're right. We're gonna go with that. Trunks, you take 9 total. Kaduka, you take 9.
Okay, I'm gonna use my reaction
Okay.
to reduce the amount of damage to me. The only thing is, I'm not sure because I get resistance to all damage. Am I getting 2 different resistances? So am I reducing both sides of it since it's multi-damage?
I don't think so. I think because
Okay.
it's from a singular effect, I don't think that
It's
the resistance.
all
Yeah.
okay. Sounds good. So I would
We can look
reduce it
that up
by.
though. If you write that down and
Yeah, I'll look into
look
it.
up
I'll look
sometime.
into it later.
Okay,
Or, yeah.
appreciate it.
But because it's plus my level, I did reduce by a total of 10, so I'd be
Nice.
negate.
Cool.
I guess that's even without the double.
Love it. All right. Well, yeah. And then it plops its shield kind of down in front of itself. So it's still like blocking the doorway. It's still technically prone, but it has its shield raised.
Quick question: was that that fire breath thing that it did? Was that a manipulate action?
It's let's see. Trying to see. It doesn't. They like changed up all the traits and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I'm sorry. They put it in a different spot in the spell description. Okay. Yes, it was.
Okay. Would that trigger reactive strike then?
Bree shield blocked.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
Yeah, my reaction is gone.
I forgot about the shield block.
Wait, do you have reactive strike? Somebody else.
I do,
does now.
but I used mine on
Right.
my own defense. So
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. But yes, good call. It would have. This one up here jumps through the window, and is going to move here. It like does some like backwards, like back breaking, like kind of roll / somersaults to get back there, and kicks at Thresh.
damn, what the heck?
Thresh. So that's a 24, which just misses. And the second one is a 24, which just misses.
Skill issue.
Yeah, definitely. Kaduka, it is your turn.
Okay. Do I think that one or all of these are Saru? Or just one creature?
They are like Saru monsters, so they all have Saru like attached to them. They're formerly people that have been warped by mutated Saru.
Okay. I'm gonna toss a grenade.
Okay.
I think Saru. They also
Nice. Yeah.
Do we take damage from Saru?
So I'm just wondering if you guys would know. I'm gonna say you're not sure.
Actually, I'll just target these two.
Okay. All right.
I'll like throw it in and then like cover.
Nice. Perfect. I was hoping it would. Excellent. Thanks. Will saves. Got it. Ooh, man. These guys are rolling like garbage. 17 and a 9. Or no, not 9. 16. 17, 16. All right, got it. It is slowed to for 1 round. Great, which means they probably won't do anything next round.
And then I'm going to pull up on Archives. And while this one's maybe looking at Bree or something. Like nod my Archives like lean it against the door for a little support. And sniper.
Excellent. Yeah. Sounds good. Go for that shot. God damn. So are you attacking the door warden?
Yeah.
All right. So this is wow. All right. So I was like, as long as this guy survives 2 rounds, I get to do the cool thing. He blasted you 3 with this wave of fire and bludgeoning force. But the thing didn't stop spinning up. It actually increases it increases the pitch, and you see the glow and shake of the creature, and it actually goes to raise its shield again, and you have a feeling like it's gonna be even worse this time, right? And you just shoot it it was perfect timing. You raise your gun, and he raises his shield, and you just shoot him straight in the turban that is on his chest, and it explodes mostly reflected in on himself by his own shield, falling back on the floor, and catches on fire. Dead. Point blank. Oh, wait. Wait. Damn it. I'm such an idiot. Slight change of things. You see that opening come up. You go to aim at him, and the whole reason I didn't do something else, he shield blocks.
Would a plus 2 to that, because it become, instead of 50, it'd be 52. I don't know if that changed anything.
And then mine.
Well, that's attack rolls. Actually, it's a plus 4 because my regalia gives damage.
Yeah, that would do it.
Okay.
Never mind. The other thing also happens.
Sorry.
It picks up its shield, sees you aiming, goes to slam its shield back down, and you blow it away.
Does a shield count as a skill?
It doesn't. It just adds to AC.
Okay.
But yeah, no, he's dead. You got him. And I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
This thing, twitching and hardly able to move, just barely is able to crawl its way out of the window, and kind of just plops onto the ground outside next to the snake. And now it's Loot's turn.
I'm moving
All right.
here.
Okay.
And then on Bree, I'm casting Conductive Weapon.
Oh, nice. All right. At level 1?
I think that's all I can do, right? 'Cause I only have
Okay.
3 actions.
Sounds good. Yeah. That doesn't look to upcast. All right. So, all right, Bree, you've got a So if you hit somebody with that, you get a 1d12 electricity damage on top of your normal attack damage.
Sweet.
All right, and it is that thing's turn, which just takes a step, stumbles to the window.
To the wall.
Yes. The next one goes to this window. Let's see. Also moves over to. Let's see. What's its speed? Oh, these things are fast. Great. Moves there. It is going to take 2 attacks at loot. The first one is a 29, which is a hit. The second one is a 32, which is still not a crit, but that's good. Luke, can you give me a fortitude save, please?
It's my
All right.
fault.
Excellent. Yes, you are good. That's actually a crit. You're perfectly fine.
Oh, hell yeah.
Except for the fact that you take 17 damage as this thing punches you a few times. Yeah, other than that, other than the fact that he's bludgeoning you with its fists and feet. Thresh, you've got zombie people after you.
Yeah, I see that. That's great. Also, I noticed I don't have grapple as a thing on my sheet for the snake.
You can. Yeah, you
Oh,
definitely can.
Do I just say that it
Yeah, you just say
to roll for grapple?
Yeah. You roll an athletics check
Oh, okay, gotcha.
for the snake.
Okay. Well, first I'm gonna do hypnosis on
Ooh.
this guy, the one next to me.
Excellent. I love it. All right, so great. All right.
And then I'm gonna grapple. Why isn't it this guy? It's not working. Whatever. The one next to the snake on the right.
Gotcha. Great. A 26 is successful. He grapples him,
Sweet.
and now you have 2 actions.
I'm gonna close range short bow
Okay.
this dude.
Ooh, hell yeah. That is a hit and a crit.
It's like right in the eye or something. I don't know.
Yeah, right. Cool. So that's all right, so that's 16 doubled for 32 plus 7, 39 damage. And
Nice.
because of the hypnosis, he's now off guard, which means you got a +2 to hit him, and if you hit him, you get sneak attack.
Cool. I'm just gonna do the same. Another short bow attack. Ooh.
Oh, that is gonna miss.
Damn.
All right, what does off guard looks like? I'm having trouble remembering what my own tokens look like. Oh well, he's off guard. Great. Is that it?
Yeah.
Hero point that.
You know, I might as well.
Okay.
How many hero points are we up to?
We should have
Just
two.
one, right? Oh, two?
We start with one, and then at 8 o'clock we get one.
That's right. Okay. Yeah, I will hero point that then.
Or 6 o'clock. Or
which-
7 o'clock. Depending on where you go.
I have 2 sheets open now. It's confusing the fuck out of me. Damn it!
Yeah.
It's even
Yeah.
worse.
Unfortunately, that's not going to do it. Great. Bree.
All right, I'm gonna move to the other side here so that we can be flanking,
Hell yeah.
and then I'm going to attack.
And I believe you're overdriven.
I am overdriven. I got a 30 on my crafting check, so I don't know what that is. Critical or just success?
I think it was just a success.
Okay, so
But-
4 points.
That is a crit hit. Roll a d12 for electrical damage. And he's also frightened 1 because of your new weapon. Or your new weapon rune.
Yeah, that's right. So he's frightened 1. He takes 27 points of damage.
So that d12 gets doubled too.
39 points of damage.
Let's see. You did 12 and 11.
Oh, does the 4 get doubled as well?
It does. Yeah. Okay. So 16, 27. So 34 damage.
Well, let's see. I have my 11 for the... I don't know if the 11 gets doubled.
It does.
Okay, so 23 plus the 4 is 27 times 2, because it all gets doubled,
54.
is 50.
Oh, yeah. That actually does it by 5 points. You crush this thing, smashing it into the ground violently to its end.
I'm debating moving to the next one or putting my shield up. I think I'm gonna move again,
Okay,
so I'm flanking with Kaduk,
cool.
and I'm done.
The 2 on either side of Risprit. Now, these things have been spending a lot of their action smashing windows and crawling through. This one is going to start by interesting. That was not something I read before. Okay, we're good. First, we've got a 27 to hit. It hits. We've got a 25 to hit. That hits. Rispert, please give me a fortitude save.
Wait, so one was a 25 that hit, and then what was the other one?
27?
Okay.
But I didn't take flanking into account on either of those, so...
I see.
A 29 and 27.
Okay. Now on the
Effectively.
27, let me see here. Does this... Where did it go? Is that bludgeoning?
It is, yes. Some bludgeoning, some... Negative.
Defective wave.
Ooh, nice. Alright, so that decreases 8 damage off of it. Alright, so it is a total of... So the first hit... Are you gonna do that to the first or second hit?
Whatever the... Would I still be able to take the damage off of the higher one?
Well, they attacked you 2 times.
Okay.
So I'm just saying, did you do it for the first one or the second one?
I'm just trying to remember, like, if functionally, is there a difference? between the two.
You just got to guess whether or not which one did more damage.
Oh, I meant I didn't know if it mattered because one was a 27, one was a 29.
No.
Okay. I'll use on the 29.
Okay. Then you block a total of 7 damage because it did 7 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
You still take a total of let's see, 11 plus 3 plus 3, so 17 damage.
Ooh.
And
17.
I need a fortitude save.
Okay, so there's gonna be that, and then fortitude. Wah.
Yeah, you are successful on that. No problem. As it continues to try to pummel you. Okay, well, he's got nothing else he can do. He keeps throwing fists. And misses on the other two. The other one's turn. First hit is a 21, or first miss is a 21. The second one is a crit success.
Oh.
I need you to give me a fortitude save, please. You're like the worst person for me to be doing all these fortitude saves to.
Yeah.
That's his
I'm
best
just
save.
hoping
It actually
for a nat
really is.
one.
I'm a master in fortitude, and any success for me is a critical success.
So this does so 28 damage due to the crit. Then it attacks 2 more times because it can't, like, all of its like special abilities require you to fail these fortitude saves. Otherwise, it just tries to hit you.
I mean, they could still bludgeon me to death because my health is definitely going down.
It attacks 2 more times. The first one is a crit fail. The second one is a critical success again. Please give me another fortitude save. And that's still a success. I don't know what you would have to roll. Oh, you would have to. Oh, a nat 1 would be the DC for this save.
That would literally be the lowest bar for entry, or the actually, no, the highest.
Yep. That's still going to be 20 damage.
Okay, so is that 20 total or
20 more on top of whatever I told you before that has already left my head, because that is random access memory that needs space for other things.
Because I calculated damage from the other guy, and then there's this one, so it's just another off of there. Okay. Fuck, my health is going down a lot.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, they got that flurry, and it's just those nat 20s. You're just getting like bounced back and forth from these things. Just the weirdest fighting style you could imagine, as they contort themselves to throw these punches and kicks. Trunks, it is your turn.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to the one that's in between Kaduka and Bree. I'm going to exploit vulnerability on that one.
Okay. That
24.
is, that is that's a crit.
Sweet. All weaknesses, all resistance, all immunities, any unusual weaknesses and vulnerabilities.
All right. So it's got immunities to death effects, disease, paralyzed, poison, unconscious. It's got negative healing. It And that is pretty much it. Yeah.
Okay, so no weaknesses or resistances.
Nope.
Okay. And then 5 things. So highest defense, lowest defense, speed. Language is spoken. I don't know.
Reflex is the highest.
Okay.
Fortitude is the lowest. Speed is 35. Do you want me to just grab some things out of its
Yeah, just
abilities?
two random things. Yeah.
Yeah. So if somebody were to actually fail these fortitude saves that they make every time they get hit, they will be stunned. It also can try to, let's see. It can also stupefy a target if it hits and. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. If it hits and you fail the fortitude save, you become stupefied. If you get hit by the stunning flurry that is throwing out, then you're stunned. If you're hit by both and then fail the fortitude.
Okay.
So yeah, it can stun or stupefy you. Stupefy is only bad against spellcasters for the most part. For everybody.
And what's their name potentially?
If this was coming straight out of the monster manual, it's called a Kurobozu.
Kurobozu. It's going to my big bad book of baddies.
It is an undead.
Right. And then I'll do personal antithesis since I don't since it doesn't have a weakness.
Right.
I will step to get the off guard. And then I'm actually just gonna strike it.
Okay. Oh, by the way, I drew the symbol that they're all wearing.
Oh, is that what it is on the top?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that thing is up there.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
They have like sashes and like that. They have that emblem somewhere on them. That is a hit.
Okay. 16 plus 6.
22. Blam. It is its turn.
And also off guard plus my +1 doesn't make it into a crit, does it?
It doesn't. No.
Okay.
I was gonna ask, but it was far enough off that I figured it didn't.
No worries.
Basically the way I run, like moving past people. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I was looking at Trunks. It doesn't seem to have any fight or flight mechanism, but it does seem to have a little bit of a tactical mind, as it doesn't like being flanked here. And it rolls past Bree to the other side.
Provoking?
Yeah, it does.
I
Right.
would hit it.
Sure does. Hey, another 26.
I don't know if it provokes for you, Bree.
Oh, does it not provoke me?
I have
Still in
reach.
my-
Oh, it does?
Yeah, both of you.
Oh, because
So-
it leaves a square nearby, huh?
Exactly. So another 26 Trunks, so that's 24 plus anything?
I already added the damage
Gotcha.
on my own, so it is just that.
Does 22 hit?
22 does hit.
Sweet. How long did my weapon stay shocked from Loot's thing? Was that just a one-time thing?
That's a good question. Let's see. It lasts for 1 minute.
Oh, so I still do an extra d12 and
Yeah,
a
you do.
+4.
That is 1 more damage than you needed. As you smite this thing to the ground.
Sweet.
Cool. Well, it didn't get to do anything. It just provoked 2 attacks of opportunity and died. Risprit, it is your turn. As you see Bree roll around the corner and smash this thing into the ground.
Ah, okay. Let's see. If I click and drag the emanation onto myself, does that work, or do you have to like attach it to me?
No. We could put your aura back on.
Yeah, the aura.
Yeah. How big is the aura?
It is
10 feet.
I'm looking for. Where we go? Just had it. There we go. 10 foot. Wait, no, that is a different thing. Oh wait, that's a different thing that I have. I was looking at the wrong.
This is for Steam
10
Night,
foot
right?
emanation, yes.
Yeah. Okay. There you
Well,
go.
because it's not in Steam Night, but I have to look for
Yeah.
channel elements for the actual thing.
Yeah. I
Because Steam
remember
Night just
that.
activates that.
Right. All right. Well, there it is.
And so at the beginning of my turn, I'm going to take the free action to Steam Burst.
Cool.
Let's see.
They make reflex saves.
Yeah.
remember. I rolled really-
Basic reflex save against my class DC.
Okay, that's a fail and a fail.
They take 2d6 fire damage. See, the fire damage from a jump or blast of steam increases by 1d6 level plus 5. I don't think that's gone up at all yet.
Yeah,
That's
if you
too
click
recent.
it should. I think it's automatic. It calculates it out.
For Steam Night?
Yeah.
I don't know if we have a thing for that. It's just literally
Okay.
that's the block.
All right. I can. I'll do that later.
I just don't know that it's actually gone up or anything. I think we've just been doing it manually. Yeah, it's
Right,
level 6 is when I got it.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. So level 11
so-
will go up.
2d6.
Nice.
7.
7. Lucky number.
Hell yeah. And then is it up here? It is up here. Bree would see this. Rishbrit would kind of like tense up as their raw Saru pulses, and you can see like a blue glow emanating from it, traveling along their veins. Mr. Ambient Magic.
Nice. Cool.
And then let's see.
So that's 4d4.
Yeah. Wait. Ooh,
There you go.
I'll take it.
Okay.
And then I have
So one more action.
thing. Yes. So wait, that's 42 health now. All right. And then yeah. Are either of these looking more damaged than the other one? Like more
Actually,
roughed up?
you have whittled them down at the same amount.
Okay. If only I had a double tap for one action. All right. Yeah, and Risprit's going to Water Blast.
Cool.
This one over here.
Got it.
Yup.
Ooh, that is not gonna hit.
I'm gonna hero point it.
Go for it.
Help.
Hadouken! That does hit for a nice 29 damage.
Oh yeah.
That one is pretty beat up.
Noise.
As
That
you
would be my
smash
turn.
with your elemental water blast. Door Warden is dead. The one on the other side of Thresh. Let's see. What does it want to do? I'm gonna try to be, a little tactical here. I'm going to. It's going to attempt to just. It actually kind of flips backwards and puts both of its feet against Thresh and tries to shove him back toward the other one.
What the hecky?
And it did pretty good. It got a 31. Thresh, what is your fortitude DC?
Fortitude.
Fortitude.
I never have to look that up. Is that 14?
It's
No.
14 sounds about right.
Okay.
So
yeah,
it would be 24 as a DC.
Okay.
So he is successful and shoves you back this way.
Damn.
Then he takes a step. So now he's flanking. And now he's going to flurry you.
Oh no.
That is going to be a 28 with flanking, which is going to hit. And the other one is going to be a 27 with flanking, which will hit. Thresh, please give me a fortitude save. That is a success, though. You guys are just too strong that the power of the Saru flows through you. Let's see, how much damage does he do? That's 5 plus 7 is 12 plus 6 is 18 damage.
Ooh.
It is now Kaduka's turn.
Okay. I think I will cover reload first.
Okay. Ooh, that is, you feel pretty stealthy as you back up against the wall.
And then I'll step kind of behind Trump. Ooh.
Okay.
And then I'll take a shot.
Which one are you shooting at? Top to bottom, 1, 2, or 3?
1.
Got it. That is a hit.
Would a 21
Um,
I reloaded and I stepped, so I didn't have 2 actions to sniper focus.
21 would hit if you were stealthed against him, which you are.
Alright, yeah, I'll take that. If I find something that gives me more of it. I know I did that large bore modification. But
Oh.
it doesn't matter, but actually I think I'm already taking that penalty anyway.
Right, because of the lack of the stand.
Yeah. So
Gotcha.
I don't
Well,
think it's bad.
Yeah, so the stealth cancels that out. So it still ends up as a 23, effectively. And, yeah, you shoot it for 13 damage as it wings it in the arm, straight through. Whoosh. Seems to be not a whole lot of mass there. 13 damage. All right. The one next to Thresh, which wouldn't have been able to get to Thresh due to Thresh, due to it being grappled by the skeletal snake, now finds Thresh within its range. It
Damn.
kind of flips sideways in the snake's mouth and just like bicycle kicks at Thresh, who got kicked toward him. 22 to hit still, or no, 24. Still is just 1 too low, which means the second one doesn't hit either.
Oh, damn, dude.
So the third and fourth definitely don't hit. It tries its best, but that snake has a good
Well,
hold
yeah.
on him.
A little hard to do when you're wrapped up.
It did its best. Loot, it is now your turn.
I'm going to cast Grease on this square.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, 4 contiguous 5-foot squares. All right. Gotcha. You know the snake is on your side.
This.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah, that's all right. Yep, got it. Those squares are now greased. That's not what I wanted to do.
For some reason, I assumed the snake would be fine because it can't fall if it's already on the ground. But
It can lose its, snakiness.
I'm sure it'll be less
gonna flip
nimble.
over. It's like, ever seen like a snake try to crawl on a sheet or something and it's just not going anywhere? And it's like doing this.
I see that a lot, actually.
Yeah. Okay, great. And I believe they save now. Yeah. Okay. The one rolled an 18, which comes out to 32. The other one rolled an 8. I'm sorry. The other one rolled a 4, which comes out to 18. So the 18 fails. So that one does fall prone. He's having a bad time. That one hasn't done anything. Great. Loot, you have one more action.
I don't really have anything. I'm gonna move.
Okay.
Move here.
Gotcha. All right. Up against the side of the house. That one. Okay, the one that just fell over is gonna get up. Then it's going to try to crawl out that same window, but it's gonna have to make an acrobatics check, which it fails. Falls over again in the grease. Stands up again. Tries this time to leap through the window. We're going to make one last acrobatics check. Oh, does succeed in leaping out the window. Kind of does like an awkward flop on the ground. Ends up, well, over here. Still in the grease. That's his whole turn. And Thresh, it's your turn now. The one below you is grabbed by your snake, which means he will take your sneak attack damage if you hit him.
Yes, I'm going to constrict him.
Oh, nice. The constrictor rips him apart.
Sick.
I believe... Oh, it is a basic fortitude save. Actually, he has a chance. Oh, actually, he rolled really high. He's so close.
Alright.
I guess? Actually, I mean, I don't think it says that the constrictor can't do it twice. So if you wanted him to do it again, you could do that.
Yeah, we'll try.
Okay, now he's dead. There's no way for him to survive that one.
Alright. That was the two
Yeah.
actions for my snack.
Snack.
I'm gonna cast Void Warp on the guy north.
Oh, excellent. He rolled really high. He
course
got
he
a 29. So I think that's a success, so he takes 6 damage.
Cool.
Alright, as you suck the life force. Oh, hold on. Sorry.
What?
Negative healing.
Negative healing.
Oh wait.
So he actually doesn't take you cast the void warp on him. It doesn't seem to have an effect.
Damn. Is that because he's undead?
Yeah.
Curse
Sorry.
me choosing undead options for moves. Okay.
Bree, it is your turn.
Alright, where exactly is your grease loot so that I can avoid it?
It's the black square.
Ah, okay. That's way up there. Then in that case, I am going to... Will Risprit's steam grounds hurt me?
No, I have
Okay.
safe elements.
Nice.
In that case, I'm gonna move here, so I'm flanking with Risprit. And then I'm going to attack that guy.
Cool.
I'm gonna do that again. I use my hero point.
There we go. That is a hit and a crit.
It's still within 1 minute, so I'm gonna do 12 extra damage plus the 4 extra damage. And you said it's a crit, so let's see, 26, 30, 60 damage.
60 damage destroys this thing. Yeah. By a lot.
And then I guess I'll move here.
Hey, Loot, that electrical weapon thing is doing a lot of damage.
Yeah.
I'm very pleased.
Yeah, it's been very useful. Well, that one was gonna go. At this point, yeah, I guess I'll
Oh,
roll
it's
for
flanked
it.
now.
It is flanked.
That is why I did that.
Let's see. It's what's its intelligence? Okay. It actually did see Bree annihilate that other one, and it's going to step this way.
I'm gonna reactive strike.
You can't. It stepped.
Oh.
It did not stride. It specifically tried not to get punched by you.
Oh god, they're intelligent.
Yeah, apparently these things seem to be at least a little bit tactically minded. It is going to, let's see, 10 plus, so that's a 25 to hit. Ooh, just barely. And a 27 to hit, so that's 2. All right, Risprit, please give me another fortitude save.
Oh.
Tanking all the fortitude saves in the fight. Yep, yeah, that's not a 1, so yeah. That's going to be 23 damage. You do have your reaction back? I think you do. Right?
Yeah, no, I do actually. So I
Okay.
can actually do this again. I put this stuff alphabetical on here so I could find it easier, and now my brain automatically jumps to where I remembered it being, which was not in the right spot.
Yeah. Got it. All right. So instead of 23 damage, you take 15 damage.
Sweet. Okay. Ouch.
And then it's going to attack one more time, which is not going to hit. And now it's Trunks' turn.
Oh, wait. I think I'll go up. So I'm going to stride. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, that looks good. And then I will strike the one down there.
Okay.
And then because I have shared weakness, and they're all the same creatures, my personal antithesis still applies.
Oh, great.
So bonus damage to submit. 24. 25.
Yeah, 25 hits.
23
damage.
damage. And then I'm just going to strike again.
Whack.
Number 2. 31 for the
Also
exact
a
same
hit.
amount of damage.
Okay. Got it. 23 damage. Thwack, thwack. Master Splinter runs in. Risprit, you are much less threatened at this point.
Yeah. Have to warn you, Bree. While you might not be hurt by the scalding effect, you will be subjected to a sudden spa day.
That's fine.
So yeah, I'm gonna do the thing. How much was it? It's down
Breeze
here.
for
It is
damn.
4d.
I'm trying to imagine how that works
46?
when her fur is covered. I mean, at this point, it's probably not covered in coal dust because she hasn't actually worked as a blacksmith, the whole travel. But like, if she was still covered in coal dust and then got covered by like a mist, would it like solidify or gunk, or it would be gross?
I think it'd become crusty. It'd get a little muddy and then it would dry up and get crusty.
Bree would just be like crunchy as she walks.
All
right, 2d6, I
think. Yes, 2d6. That's right. Wait.
Oh, 2
Oh.
damage.
Damn. All right. And then I can actually do my thing now. I was hoping that would do more damage to it.
Be funny if he had crit failed and then you did a whole 4 damage.
Oh, there's that there. Oh, actually, I have just the thing for this. Risprit is going to... Okay, here we go. I need to make sure I read this properly. That, you do that, yes. Okay, and then this is... That's right there.
Huh. Yeah, I think the house might be way.
Thing is, do you know what I'm trying to do?
Jump over him?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
This method does not. It starts with a jump,
Sure.
but it's different.
Okay.
Okay, Bree, what you see is Risprit suddenly dive past this dude straight into the ground.
Yes.
Dive and breach.
Nice. Excellent. All right, cool. So, how many? They both have to make saves, or what? Yeah.
It does a 5-foot emanation, so anything I guess adjacent to the spots I'm diving and breaching from. And then it's a 40-foot travel to a different spot where I come out.
So that's a 33 on the first one, which so he takes half.
Mhm.
Oh, that's so close. And a I think that may actually be. Oh, that's a crit fail. 42 damage. So, what's it look like when you do this dive and breach?
Essentially, yeah, Rispert kind of dives just past the guy and then immediately bursts out of the ground over here.
Do you like burst
flying
out of it
out.
doing like a flying uppercut or something?
I imagine still doing kind of like the diving, like both hands kind of forward
Oh yeah,
kind of thing. Like they just dove into a pool and they're flying out at the same speed that they just flew into the ground. And so the ground is unnaturally splashing and causing like blunt force damage.
You cause a tidal wave of water and grease to just blow this other undead apart as you come out the other side.
And actually, Rispert is going to land up here because that's where he exits, and he has to still go 10 feet.
Excellent.
So just like do that into like a skidding
Awesome.
stop, like kind of crouched.
I love it.
So did Bree basically see you just like dive into the ground and disappear?
Yes, and then you would have heard the sudden like rupture way up past the house. Because actually, there's still fog and stuff, so visibility is pretty low. So she would just hear that.
Yeah, I don't know that I would see you again. I'd probably be like, "What the fuck was that?"
Also, I have one attack still. Actually, that was 2 actions, and
Nice.
I will do a ranged fire blast at this guy.
Okay.
Wham.
That is gonna miss.
Hero point.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. That is a hit. 17 damage.
I think the last time I did that, I also rolled like a 30 on my second one as well. Something like
Nice.
that. Interesting.
Yeah, quite a bit of damage that round. That was nice.
I'm also glad I could finally have a good use case for that because I've had that in my back pocket.
Yeah. This thing is doesn't have a lot of great options right now. He's gonna run straight past Thresh over to Bree and
provoking?
yeah, sure does.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's gonna get a chance. He doesn't. That's right. He runs away from you. Yeah, I'm still getting used to the fact that you have provoke or reactive strike now.
Snuck right in there.
Yeah, you actually he doesn't get to go far. He makes it. Well, he actually doesn't get to leave his space technically.
I think it'd be really funny if like he started running, immediately got smacked, and then all Bree saw was his body go ragdolling out of the mist towards her, like face down on the ground.
Well, his head stays about the same square. His body gets clotheslined, somewhere over here where Bree sees a headless one like come around the corner.
Ooh.
Kaduka. One left. Okay. That is a crit for 55 damage. Oh, actually, it's not a crit. It's still 15 damage, but he had 1 hit point left. So he is, you run around the corner, kablow, with this big old weapon that's unwieldy, and just shoots him right through the chest, and he falls over. And it is suddenly quiet again.
Oh.
Okay, guys, maybe no more poking into houses.
Well, we haven't even gone in the house yet, so how do we know?
That's true. All right, I'm going in the house.
All right, roll
find-
for initiative again.
Oh, there was actually 8 more of them.
Whoa!
They were in the cupboards. One thing you do find is 80 experience.
Woo!
Well,
So is
I
that
like experience.
140 you've got?
140.
Great. Inside the house, you see, it's been unused for 20 years. But obviously, there's been foot traffic as these things have kind of knocked the dust around as they activated. Seemingly at the beck and call of what seems to be like the lead Saru here, which is still kind of powering down, sparking with heat coming off of it. Possibly able to be. You get the sense that you might be able to extract this one.
Okay, should I roll a check?
Yeah, you want to roll a d20?
D20 or Saru Anatomy?
Well, if you want to do a Saru Anatomy to figure out what it is, you will figure out what it is once you extract it.
So it doesn't matter who does the D20 to extract it?
Not really. You guys can pass it around. 10 minutes. You can kind of give your Saru around to other people if you want.
Okay, does
I think
anyone
you
else
should do
want to roll the... Okay, now I'm going to feel bad if I fuck this up.
I mean, we'll find other Saru, I'm pretty sure.
All right.
You extract the Saru. It is an elemental annihilation wave, Saru.
Elemental annihilation.
I put it in.
For being elemental, I'm sad it doesn't have the mental trait.
Yeah. That's unfair. It's got the air, earth, evocation, fire, and water traits.
Oh,
It's in the title.
wait a second. Heyo.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like a breathe thing. So everyone else can fight over it.
Feels kind of desperate.
So it actually it blasts out fire. I guess I kind of skimped on the explanation. It does blast out a burst of air, earth, fire, and water. 1d6 of that is fire, obviously. The other 3d6 is all the air, earth, and water.
Oh. Okay, so it's essentially 1d6 of each element.
Right. Yeah, so it's 46 damage. And this is I believe, level 4 version, which means if you have if you have one of those traits, then you will get that extra. It will actually be 8d6 damage.
Oh. I have 2 of those traits, right?
It doesn't stack.
Damn. Can I have this one?
Yeah.
I will consume this one unless anyone objects.
No objections from me.
Delicious.
All right. Elemental Annihilation Wave going to Risprit. It's a rank
Hey.
4.
What is it?
It's rank
Is
4,
it-
but on you it's technically rank 5.
Okay. It says wave 2 action to 2 rounds.
Yeah. So the way it works is you spend either 2 actions or 3 actions on the first round, and then if you spent 3 actions on
The first one is to draw the power, and then the second one is to use it or whatever, right?
No,
Like
like
the
if you
round?
use 2 actions or 3 actions, you do the damage, but if you use 3 actions the first time, on the next round you can do it again.
Oh.
But even more.
Oh, so it's like a double tap thing.
Yeah, it's you get to blast twice. The second time you do it, it's a 60-foot cone.
Question.
Yeah.
Would this fall under my safe elements? Like umbrella?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Yes, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of a cool spell. It's got some variation to it.
Oh, this doesn't have the... So because this is a spell going into this, do you think this should have the, what is it called? There's a specific trait. It's the one that my really powerful things have that actually put out my aura, and I have to channel again?
No, that's just for your infusions. This is bonus.
Gotcha. I guess it is like a once a day thing, right?
Right.
Yeah, okay, that'd be a good balancing factor. I was just like trying to think of like, man, this feels OP, but no, if it's once a day, that's fine.
Yeah, it's just because it's once a day.
All right.
Cool. Well,
medic.
Yeah, Thresh, you look behind you. Risprit looks pretty beat up.
Risprit, no.
Yeah.
I will heal you. Take
Yeah,
it.
you start to heal him up. It's probably gonna take you. If you guys took about 30 minutes, you could sit around and get everybody topped off.
It's basically short rest.
Yeah, pretty much. That's up to you. I don't know how much of a hurry you guys are in.
Well, if
I
we
mean,
can
we
fight
just
more of that.
started.
It's just like, how often are we gonna fight those guys? We might want to always be in tip-top shape for the next time we encounter some crap like that.
Yeah.
True.
Loot, I'm gonna do one for you too.
Do you guys do this just kind of out in the open, or do you take any precautions?
Yeah, we
we
want
could
to
peek in
go
the house.
Yeah, we should
inside
probably-
so that we're not
yeah,
like
Let's just
announcing our existence to the world.
And once we're in tip-top shape, we can, I don't know, look them over or whatever and see if they've got anything interesting to them.
Yeah. Well, luckily, most of the glass ended up outside of the house because they were jumping through the windows from the inside. But as you kind of you inspect all the like Saru pieces that they had attached to them, they were humanoid. They were all twisted up with this Saru material and all these black wires that are like running through them. As you think that if you kind of broke everything down, you'd end up with about 420 gold worth, 420 gizmos worth of Saru parts.
Nice.
which would come out to 70 for each of you.
Okay.
It's a lot of gizmos.
Everybody
How many?
write down 70 gold on your sheet.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
lose it
Nice.
forever. You also see that, like I said before, they've got these, their clothing suggests that they are some kind of monk, like Sariel was. They seem to be very lightly, seem to be unarmored, lightly clothed, with these crests.
Hmm.
They don't seem to be the party that was sent out from Idleshire. Seem to be something else entirely.
Bree, do you know what the symbol is?
Let me check. Do I know what the symbol is?
You can roll a society check. No
I'm gonna
clue.
hero point.
Okay.
Nope,
No
no clue.
clue. Yeah, nothing other than you know that Sariel used to wear the same emblem.
Well, we'll keep. I jotted the emblem down in like a journal or paper, or get a scrap of the clothing or whatever has it on it, and maybe we can ask Elowin later.
Hmm.
All right,
Yes.
sounds good.
Did you guys notice that they seemed very intelligent?
Yeah.
I thought they told us about those, like, whenever that would happen to, like, some of the others out in the field, they would just turn into mindless, like, hosts and become violent. Like, that seemed different. Because, wait, is this the first time we've ever actually fought something like this? Like, where it was like a Saru host in the mist?
You fought. I think the only other time you fought anything that was a Saru like monster host, yeah, as you put it, was repelling the fight from Ratganaw. There were some kind of lizardy looking Saru monsters, but you didn't really get a great. It was very chaotic. You didn't really get a good feel for how it was, or how, their intelligence level.
Right. Well, they seem a lot scarier up close now.
Leviathan says, "If it's all the same, you did take them down quite handily."
Suppose we did.
There was the unknown of how deadly things out here would be, but it is apparent that you are all up to the task to crushing your enemies even in the mist.
Thanks to your help, I suppose we did survive that. It would have been a much shorter engagement had we not been so equipped.
We are all blessed to be allies.
Yeah, we're good at what we do.
Zodiark speaks up and says, "It is a possibility that these Saru retain some of the skills from their previous, from their hosts. then maybe the mist empowers them to draw upon the host's latent memories, like muscle memory, so to speak.
So, like tapping into the the shell that once was.
Exactly.
Creepy thinking about it. It's like Rispert's looking out the window at one of the ones laying on the ground outside, just like, it's scary to think that used to be a living person. Not that. Who knows what other horrors await us out here in this mist.
Yeah, speaking of, a giant skeletal snake crawls through the window.
Is it just like scuttles around and then leaves?
Yeah, it just crawls through the window and just sits there. Its ribs, like, kind of clink against the broken shards of glass as it crawls through. Man, Thresh, that's like pretty freaky that you had that thing just like up your sleeve. I don't like snakes.
But it's technically not a snake anymore.
What?
Could have fooled
I mean, it
me.
may have been a snake when it was alive, but it's not a snake anymore.
Well, it's certainly not a Marumba.
I don't know what that is.
I mean, like one of those drum things.
You play it. You smack the keys with like the
That's a marimba.
marimba. That's what did I say?
Marumba.
A marimba.
Oh no, I did
That's
say
a small robotic
marimba.
vacuum that also has keys on it that you can smack as it.
No, I was referring to the instrument.
Actually, I think that was a steel drum.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right.
Or a handpan. They kind of sound the same.
So what's its name?
Can you do this to anything?
Can you do it to Trunks?
How many ribs does it have?
At least
You know what? I
What does it
stopped
eat?
counting.
Yeah, what does it eat?
It doesn't.
How many ribs does it have?
I stopped counting after like 30.
Kaduka, for some reason, you sit there and you just count ribs for a while. It's like it's like 212.
Is it poisonous?
You know what? I never thought about it. No, it's not. It's a python.
Yeah, you should try to take a bite and find out.
It's poisonous. Jesus Christ.
I start licking a rib.
I just got that.
We're having this like playful banter in this like decrepit haunted cabin right after this nightmare scenario.
And yes, I can do it with other creatures.
Do it to Trunks.
No, what do you?
How did Rispert...
He
Do
wears
what
a
to
skull
Trunks?
mask. Like he'd be even scarier if he was all bones.
The snake is cool, but how did Rispert swim in Earth?
I don't know. We just felt compelled to dive, so we dove.
Yeah, you just like disappeared. And then I couldn't see you anymore. I heard something like farther away, but that was weird.
Kind of heard the ocean call through the ground and went for it as like an out.
Oh, and I gotta say, Loot, that thing you did with my weapon, that was fucking awesome! You should do that all the time.
What did Loot do?
Oh.
She like made my weapon electric or something, and so every time I hit, I was like shocking them too.
Oh. You
It
should
was
make
very cool.
Trunks electric and see what happens. We'll make him an electric bony thing.
Oh, what?
We'll make you into bones. Electric bones. You'll be cool.
I knew a lady named Bones once.
Oh, what happened?
Nothing. She's part of the investigative team.
Oh, that's cool. I was worried that you called her Bones because she was dead or something.
No, she's just good at what she does.
Okay.
But you guys get all your hit points back. As you all heal up, patch up your wounds, get watery slaps, some bandages on, and it is what would you guys like to do next?
I think we should try to get headed out. We need to get as far as we can and then find a way to sleep in the mist that's gonna be weird.
Yeah, we don't have a way to kind of conceal ourselves in the mist, right?
Looking forward, are we going to be walking through plains or forest?
So there are it is a mostly plains-like but also hilly kind of area. But there are little bits of forest here and there. It's just not like anything that you're used to with these giant like redwoods. These are like this is like a normal kind of like these trees are 30 to 50 feet high or something like that, not hundreds of feet high.
How high is the mist? Do the trees go over the mist?
They don't.
Okay. It still might be, because I made those hammock tents. So it still may be beneficial to sleep in the trees.
Yeah.
So maybe when we go to bed, we find a patch of trees to go to.
Okay. What time of year was it again?
It is summer.
Oh, it's summertime. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask like what type of forest it was, if it was coniferous or deciduous, because then that might change our capability to hide in the trees depending on what time of year it is.
No, all the trees are really filled out nicely this time of year.
Okay. Cool. That makes things a lot easier.
Yeah. I think if we can...
so there is like there's canopy cover and you could hide amongst the leaves.
Cool. So I think that's probably... Does anyone else have a different plan?
Nope. I mean, essentially we'll be able to make up a lot of ground since we'll be following a road instead of paving our way through uncharted territory. Cautiously, I'm sure, so that we don't alert anything ahead of us, but we'll be able to make up ground and then just leave the path when we want to camp out, I would assume.
Just find the nearest patch of trees when we want to camp, or the nearest safe space that we think.
Yeah, I mean, as long as we're not making fires or being obnoxious in our camping, I think we should be fine.
Okay. Well, then I think that we should try to... I don't know if we should go stealthily and slowly, or if we should just try to book it.
That is a question that I was going to ask.
Maybe a good idea for if we're trying to move fast, maybe having somebody stealthy up ahead, kind of keeping an eye out for something, and if we catch up to them, we'll know that we need to stop because there's danger.
Yeah, that's or maybe like speed through the first 2/3 of the day, and then the second third be stealthy so that we can get to a sleeping space without Like, then if we have to
Mhm.
run, we have still time in the day to outrun.
Yeah, make up ground while we're fresh.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Does anyone else have any thoughts on that, or do we want to do like the first 2/3 of the day we're speedy, and the second third of the day we're stealth?
No, I think what you said was fine with the just last third.
Well, all right then. Yeah, so you see here, there's a bunch of buildings that it is kind of a small little town, part of the town here that there would be people to there were vendors, there were shops, there were a couple like houses, but there's also the train station, because the railway starts here and runs off to the west. You see a bunch of rail cars that were parked kind of like off the tracks, but nothing. You don't see any, like, there's not like a train here.
Okay, is there any of those, like when you see the two people in the western and they're on that car that they like are like pumping that thing in the middle? Do we see anything similar to that where we could potentially be going faster than walking speed by using the train tracks?
Give me a luck check, just a D20.
Does anyone else want to do this?
I think it's a railway hand.
No hero points.
So just rolling a d20 like anybody can?
Yep. Or just one person. The first person that rolls it. 11 or higher.
First person that rolls it. That's up to you, Bree. You're looking for it.
Oh,
you
poor
don't
Elmer.
find one.
Could I
No
make
hand
one?
cars.
I'm like really smart engineer.
I mean,
Oh,
you absolutely think you could, yeah. You think you could
Alright.
make something like that? It would take some time.
I mean, we can make it and then go back to sleep in the safe city during the night. Like, we could take time to do that.
a thought occurs.
Okay.
A concern, more than a thought. Should we be doing typical like blacksmithing and fabricating with loud ass hammer strikes while we're trying to keep a low profile out here? That sounds like it's going to be very attractive to monsters.
You might not be wrong.
I was thinking it was an awesome idea until I remembered that it's very loud to fabricate things.
Why don't we make it back in Idleshire?
I mean, we could. We could make it in Idleshire and then try to transport it across the lake. Or at least make most of the big pieces.
Okay. Because yeah, I suppose the rest of it could be affixed like as like a wood platform or something. It doesn't necessarily need to be some kind of solid metal or whatever, like the kind of construction, right?
We might even be able to find someone in Idleshire that worked on the trains and knows how to make it.
Could do. We just have to be able to get that kind of stuff across the water back this way.
I mean, if we need to use boats to do that, we can. We can even put it in a boat and then be the little pack horses that run it across the river.
No, yeah. Well,
Just tie the boat to us with a rope and run across the river.
I mean, yeah, if we can make that, then I suppose that would speed up our passage to the west.
How long would it take using one of those to get to Grainhaven or the first town that we were going to go to? If, like, would taking the time to make it and then doing it actually be faster? Or would it be the same? Or
I think you would go probably twice as fast.
so yeah, if we can do it in like a day, we would get there faster and probably safer.
Plus, if something does start chasing us, we might be able to outrun it on that. If it's
Yeah.
just like
The
following
problem
us.
arises is if the track, it's been 20 years,
Oh,
might not be. So do we want to take the chance for that too? Or should we just head out?
maybe we should inspect the track first, like at least some of it, to see what state it's in.
Yeah, that's smart.
That way we don't go back, fabricate this thing, come back, and then find out it's completely unusable on decrepit, rotten track. That would suck.
Okay, let's I'm gonna inspect the track.
Okay, yeah, give me a engineering or crafting or something like that. I mean, that was a really good engineering, Kaduka. I'll just take that. You check out the track. It's pretty rusty, if anything. But the wear and tear that would happen from, actually using the track over and over and over again, having all these heavy trains with lots of, stuff on them, isn't there, because it's, and they're still in pretty good condition. It's seen better days, but you think it's usable.
Hmm.
All right, what do we think, guys? Should we vote on it?
Sounds like a good idea. I'd
Yeah,
vote for
let's
it.
do it.
Sure.
Okay.
I suppose, are there any votes opposed?
No?
No, not really. I mean,
Alright.
I feel like we
Everybody
kind of handle
seems
anything.
good with this.
to be
Yeah.
honest. I mean, I felt like we really tested ourselves just now.
Yeah. All right.
Plus, we can let the people know that we're still alive, and it's just kind of rough out here not to cross the water.
Does someone other than me, because obviously I don't see anything, see any pieces that we can possibly use?
Oh yeah, if there's a like a train station here, like a railway yard, we might be able to find some pieces that we can use for it, so we don't have to make all of it.
Yeah.
Like maybe like an axle or something like that.
Yeah. Give me a perception check. Anybody that wants to roll perception checks, go for it.
Yeah.
Can we all roll them?
Sure.
Rispert doesn't know what he's looking for. He's just helping look.
Ooh, Kaduka. You start thinking about, like, if I built this place, where would I keep them? And you find a shed. You get it open and you look inside, and there are like bunches of just like, there's like a pile of some axles over here and a pile of some wheels and some just like a bunch of boards. Then you see like some just like rivets and like brackets and all kinds of stuff that you think that was like replacement pieces for stuff around here in the train yard.
Sick.
Sweet. How long do we think this will take us to put together?
Yeah, actually, if there's stuff here that we could use, maybe you don't need to fabricate anything, just assemble something.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
It'd be less like noisy and everything, just be able to put it together.
You think with all you working together, a couple of you pretty crafting minded, you think it would take a day to put everything together? Enough of these. You think you're actually going to have to string a couple together to make enough space for all 6 of you and Spud.
But we
Oh,
don't have
Spud
Spud.
isn't here. Yeah, Spud's not coming with us.
Okay, so I'll say it'll take you like right. It'll take you like 6 hours to make 2 carts that will you can put 3 of you each in each
And
of
this
them.
is like first thing in the morning, right? That we just kind of came over.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's still early.
So why don't we make the carts? Once they're done, we go back over to Idleshire to sleep safely. And then come back over first thing tomorrow morning and start out with the cart.
The Saru stole card
Yeah. So, what if they take it from us?
We're just
They are smart.
it's
Okay, we can start today.
can't have
We
crap
might
in the
have
mist,
an
man.
hour of travel. We might be able to do an hour of travel before we need to sleep.
I heard you could sleep on trains.
Thinking about it, it's only 9 a.m. and it's been a long day for our crew.
Is it? Are there more dangerous at night? Because we already can't see because of the mist. So travel
Yeah.
in the dark.
Well-
really.
Well, there's can't see because it's like you've got a good 50 feet before you can't see anything. But you can see everything around you in the battlefield at night. Not so much, unless you've got light, and then even light, you're going to be able to see light from farther away in the mist, too.
How many people does it take to operate these carts?
It would be.
It's like
I guess it's 2, right?
Yeah, it's 2 for the hand cart.
So 4 total? Like 2 per
Yeah.
cart or just
2 per cart. Yeah, 2 per cart.
That is, yeah, if we have the 2 mechanisms instead of just one mechanism pulling both.
we might be able to get more travel if like 2 of us are sleeping at all times.
Oh.
We might be able to like
Like we go slower, but we'd be consistently moving instead of like stopping to rest.
yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna take some
Yeah.
effort to pump this. But
That shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, I'd say for continuous movement, you probably do need all 3 of you to kind of like switch off.
Would it be based off of our strength or
Constitution, probably.
Hmm.
And maybe a harder Constitution check if your strength is low.
You mean a fortitude?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Fortitude.
Well, I guess
Oh,
if it
man.
is a save, I mean that's kind
Oh
of
yeah,
the.
right. Yeah.
Now, is this like normal D&D rules where you can do like 8 hours of travel?
Yes.
Dang. I have a like forest. I have bonus to like travel through forest, but not travel by rail.
So I don't know if we'd be able to do continuous, but we probably could do.
Yeah. I think regardless, it's going to be beneficial. Like even if we
Yeah.
have to stop occasionally.
Saeed speaks up and says, wasn't there some kind of monster that was on these rails?
My God, you're right.
What if we run into it?
Wow.
Didn't
Are
they
we
call
gonna
it a?
raise it?
Didn't they call it a Tryon?
The Tryon.
We'll just take it on like we took on the other house dwellers.
How many
Yep.
legs do you think they have? And maybe do you think they're extinct or thriving out here in the mist?
It's only one way to find out.
This is a bad idea. I call it off. We shouldn't do this.
I mean, we kind of plan on traveling along the railway anyway. So if we're going to run into them, we're going to run into them whether we're on the rails or just next to the rails, wouldn't we?
True. We'll have to steel ourselves. We'll need to be strong and prepared for any kind of engagement. Lest the Turian catch us with our guard down.
Loot, I'm scared of the Trian.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all you're gonna say to me?
Yeah.
I need comfort, Loot. Comfort.
Just Lute's crying.
Oh no. They're all gonna die.
Yeah.
We're all gonna die out here. Game over, man.
So, yeah, so what's the plan?
Building it.
Yeah, let's build it.
Can we fix it? Yes,
Maybe.
we can. Maybe.
We might be able to.
We're
There's
gonna
a
try!
There's a possibility.
Yeah, sure, why not?
You guys start putting together these rail carts. And at some point Kaduka, you go back into the barn to get some more hinges, and as you turn around at the doorway, there is a Saru standing there that has four like sharp is like arms with sharp kind of like spikes on the end of them. It's some blue energy emits from between them as it sticks them up to the door frame and like puts up like a blue force field across the door.
I ran a perception check. Do I notice this?
You do notice it. You see it. You kind of like out of the corner of your eye, you see Kaduka go in, and then you see this thing like, and then walk up to the door and go.
I feel like I notice it because Bree never really takes her eye off of Kaduka. It's like her little brother, and she's always watching.
Always watching.
So wait, who all is like present for this?
Everybody's just kind of around in the area. You're all about in the same spot. But Bree sees it.
Guys! Saru!
Huh?
And then I start running towards Kaduka.
It's not very far away as this thing is like moving in toward Kaduka, like threatening to try to kind of press him against the wall in the back. Kaduka, what do? You're right there.
So does it block me from the rest of the group? Where am I?
Yeah, it's like gonna try to smash you into the back of the barn as it walks towards you with this force field that it's emitting.
Does it go all the way to the ceiling?
It goes. Let's see.
Or is there like any gap in the ceiling?
There. Yeah, it only goes up like 10 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna gecko grip and just
Okay.
up the wall.
Yeah, you climb up the wall, and it kind of like tries to unsuccessfully figure out a new strategy to smush you because it can't. Bree, you come up behind it as it's like trying violently to smash toward Kaduka with this force field.
Kaduka is like hanging from the ceiling and like tilts his head like quizzically at the gauze mask, just like lighting in the room from the force field.
Nice.
Bree would just run up and try to attack it.
Bree, you run up, you start smashing this thing with your hammer as it turns around and tries to push you up against the wall. Who's the next person that runs in?
Oh, Rispert's going to try to get behind it.
Yeah, you get behind it as Bree is kind of like pressed up against the wall as it's just like moving toward her.
Yeah, Rispert's definitely just going to try to like bludgeon it like with water, elemental blasts from behind, like point blank.
Blam, blam, blam. You start smashing it. It has like a 1-track mind, and it is just going to squeeze the life out of Bree as you're just like smashing on this thing from behind.
I'm gonna throw my snake at it.
You throw your snake at it. The
Yeah.
snake, like, you throw, the snake goes flying through the air, grabs onto one of the arms, and starts twisting it, which starts making it like kind of throws sparks, and the force field goes down as it's twisted out of the appropriate place.
It's the arms! Take off its arms! Rispert goes for the other arm, like trying to grapple it behind.
You guys, Trunks, what do you run in at this point?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely coming in and helping.
Yeah. What do you do?
Well, I mean, told to grab arms, so I'm gonna do what I do.
Do you grab it
grapple.
with your tail?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, you get it wrapped up with your tail. Loot, as you run in, what do you do to this thing?
Not a lot. It's kind of not wanting to be there.
Okay, so you just kind of like, do you stand at the door, or do you just like stand back with the things that you guys were building?
Yeah, Lou would kind of stand in the door and like watch everyone else.
Yeah, as you guys wrestle this thing. Eventually, as Trunks and Snake got it wrapped up, Rispert and Bree beating on it from both sides. Eventually, you break it down and take it down, and can absorb its power if you'd like.
Its power of smush.
Its power of smoosh.
It does sound like an Invader Sim thing.
All right, I took the last one out. Someone else do this.
All right, I got this one.
I'm gonna play the smoosh song now.
I'm really good at these. My best roll.
Ooh,
Smush, smush, smush,
over 10, right?
Smush, 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 smush. Yep. You are able to extract the containment spell from this.
Containment.
Oh, good.
That sounds pretty good.
I was getting worried that this thing was like some kind of high-tech potato masher or something.
Now, it does work a bit different. It is its tags are force and manipulate. I think force is the only one that applies to any of your guys's.
Does one of us have force?
I think I do.
Oh.
You wrap a creature in an immobile force field, whether to protect it or those around it. Field blocks attacks, effects, creatures that would pass through it, including the target. The field has a hardness of 10 and 40 hit points and immunity to critical hits and precision damage. If the target of containment is unwilling, the effects depend on the reflex save. So it can, if it gets a crit success, it can just completely dodge getting contained. If it's successful, the containment field has partial hit points, 10 hit points instead of 40.
Oh.
And
It looks like it gets more HP at higher levels.
That's right. So if Bree were to take this containment spell, it would be 45 hit points instead of 40. Anybody else, it would just be 40, which is most of it.
No, wouldn't it be 55? And then on a success, it would be 5?
Oh, yeah.
Or 15, I mean? Instead of 10?
That's right. 5 higher on a success. So it would be 15 instead of 10, or on a failure, it would be, 55. So 15
I feel like that's
higher.
a big difference, too.
It is a big difference, especially with a hardness of 10.
Yeah. I say, hey, Bree, you want this? Because I don't understand the Force, if I'm being honest.
I am already putting it in my book.
All right, Bree is taking the technically rank 5 in your hands, Bree.
So because our raw Saru are kind of like way more technologically advanced than the normal Saru, we don't have to use like the point emitters to create like a one-dimensional field. We can actually create like a three-dimensional, or not a two-dimensional field, but a three-dimensional, like with our Saru.
Exactly.
That's cool.
Ha! I will hold creatures at bay at your beck and call. We shall trap them in one place, so that we may bludgeon them later, says Bahamut.
Huh. That was a very odd. It was a very odd encounter. This thing doesn't. At least it doesn't have the same kind of tactical mind as the other ones did. That could have been dangerous.
So yes, in this case, it seemed to be just a wandering Saru by itself. So, it didn't pose much of a threat to you guys, and really ends up just being some loot.
All right.
All right. Well, suppose we should get back to work now, huh? Maybe we should also just do a quick check of the area since we made a little bit of noise taking that thing down. Make sure there aren't any others that might wander into our our operational spot while we're busy.
Yeah. As the day progresses, you guys keep a watch out for any incoming Saru monsters, which you do draw a few more throughout the day, but likewise are not a threat by themselves. And you get another 120 gold pieces worth of Saru material from that.
Each or total?
Total, so 20 each.
Nice.
I'll write it down.
20 GIP each.
Gadgets.
Gadgets and gizmos.
Who's its and what's its?
Gadgets. Galore. Yeah, who's its and what's its galore. Maybe thingamabobs. You got 20.
Oh god, something is singing out in the mist. What is that?
Yeah, after 6 hours, you have these new minecart-esque carts built. You kind of test them out on the tracks. They make quite a bit of noise as they kind of roll across, but they roll pretty well. Everything, the carts themselves are all very recently built, so they're all lubed up, and minor friction of the working parts themselves on the carts. The track is a little rough, but you think, dang it, this just might work.
All right, we still have what, like an hour or two, hour and a half maybe of time?
Yeah.
All right, should we go or should we sleep and then go in the morning?
Considering we keep getting attracting
go.
Saru here, we might want to go and camp when we're further outside of this little town. Who knows how many more out there that could wander upon us in the middle of the night.
Okay, so
Maybe less dense out in the forest.
let's head out then. Alright, so who's getting on whose? Probably want at least one strong person on each one.
Do we have two strong people in the group?
I don't know. What's
hello?
everyone's strengths?
I am so strong.
I've got a
I have
14.
I've got a +4.
Ooh,
I've
Oh,
got a
dang.
+4 as well.
Oh,
looks like we got the 2 strong people here.
do you, Trunks? Do you pump it with your tail?
Yeah.
I like it.
The power of an anaconda.
What don't you use that for?
Brushing my teeth.
I don't believe you.
Well, if you brush your teeth with me, you know. I suspect you don't even brush your teeth.
I'm beginning.
You just gargle with whatever water you generate out of the.
Alright, so let's head off, guys.
I bet Risprit could do the longest spit take ever. His channeling elements just be
Is it cheating if you don't put any water in your mouth to start with?
like.
Alright, so who's going with me and who's going with Trunks? And are they connected? Do we have like a rope tying these together?
They
I think
are
they'd just
like
be hitched.
connected. Yeah, they're hitched
They're
together.
hitched, okay.
So you guys are, even if one side is kind of like not pulling their weight exactly at the moment, then you're still good.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. It's like if some of us needed to sleep while the 2 of us kept going, we'd go at a slower pace, but still continually.
Yeah, that's actually smart. And actually, having one of the stronger people at least on the night shift or whatever might be the way to go.
Yeah.
Because having
Yeah.
4 weaker people,
I am gonna say I think it would be like, even if you were pumping constant, if you're going constant, you need at least 2 people going at all the time. And I mean,
Mhm.
going for 8 hours like that, when you really need 4 people to be at like full speed, I think you'd open yourself up for more danger than just going 8 hours
Yeah.
at double speed and then camping.
We'd
But
probably
could
be
we
slowing
do a
down and
s-
making loud noises while we're operating this thing.
what I'm wondering is could we do a 16-hour where we take like 2 turns and then do an 8-hour rest?
I think it would break even, like, because you'd be going slower, but for twice as long.
So it's not worth it.
Yeah, and you'd still
Yeah.
be making about the same amount of noise.
Okay, well let's do our hour and a half for the rest of the day.
Yeah, you guys get a good test in, and it goes pretty well as you make your way down the tracks. Of course, they've built, and they've done some, landscaping. There's some bridges and stuff like that. So like where you would have to be like negotiating these hills like constantly, you end up traveling at a pretty flat, pretty flat. But and then sometimes you got to work up hill a little bit, but sometimes you can coast. You get going at a pretty good speed. I take it you guys built a break into this thing too, right? And
brake
sometimes
lever.
you even have to kind of pull the brake a little bit so you don't go flying off the track. You see, sometimes you pass by Saru. Sometimes they lunge at the cart. Sometimes they jump off a hill nearby, trying to jump into the cart. But so far, after about an hour, you make it through, kind of outspeeding most of the stuff that comes at you. Maybe one grabs onto the cart every once in a while and you just hit it and it falls off.
Just kick it in the face.
But you, let's see, hold on. Let's put on some. I like what's the song I'm looking for? Never mind. But anyway, you make it an hour down the road in the cart, and you kind of see coming up nearby or up ahead. There's kind of an outcropping of trees. You think you could stop if you wanted to camp there.
Yeah. Can we still see the railroad carts from the trees?
Yeah, it's a little bit of a walk, but yeah, you can see the carts from the trees.
Because I imagine we'll want to take watches.
Yeah, watches during the night. That sounds good. If that's what you guys want to do.
Yeah, I think so.
Sounds good. And with that, actually, you guys do hang out. For the rest of the day, you kind of rest. You hide kind of in the tree line. Stuff wanders by without making any noise. It tends to just keep wandering.
Can you show us on the map how far we made?
It is not far enough for me to really.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna move it now.
But we
There we
can't
go.
see the map.
Oh, damn! I thought I moved everybody with me. Okay. You are there. Let's see. You set up your how you were gonna kind of camp out in the top of the trees. Do you guys do any survival stuff? Like, do you like try to find food while you're out here?
Let me look at my skills real quick.
Some light foraging.
Foraging was the
Hey,
word I was looking
Luke!
for.
What?
Do you think you know how to find food over here?
Yeah.
Can you help me? And by help me, I mean lead the way.
Do it.
And by me, I mean you.
Uh-huh.
I mean, can I help you?
Yeah, Luke would do that.
Nice.
Bree, can you please roll a 1d12 for me?
Here comes the one.
No.
Well, there is a 1 in it, but it's followed by a 0.
Great. Foraging friends. Loot. You cast foraging friends. Got it. You call forth a handful of small animals, bunch of crickets, birds, or not crickets. Why did I say crickets? I was thinking squirrels.
One grain of rice.
There's just a bunch of crickets just dropping off individual seeds. Birds and mice and squirrels head out and come back with food to feed 4 medium creatures. Excellent. That definitely, it's not quite enough to feed everyone for an entire day, but it does cut down on how much anybody else has to do.
What would she need to be heightened 3?
Let's see, heightened 3. Oh, it would have to be cast at 3rd level, which you do have 3rd level spells if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, I don't see why not. I mean,
Okay.
we're in like a rest period, so.
Yeah, you get more. You get 8 days worth of food. Like they bring you all just like a pile of foraged foods.
Yeah, enough for all of us for the day.
Alright, well then I won't set a trap to catch an animal because they're probably its friends.
They're less my friends, more like my indentured servants. We have a very professional relationship.
Yeah, Saeed's up in the tree just being like, yes, do our bidding! You peasant! Bring more berries!
Oh no, maybe we shouldn't give him the concept of or the idea of power like that.
He seems
The
to be a
little
little high
tyrant.
on. Yeah, he's a little tyrant at the moment. And that's where we'll call it for now, and then we'll figure out what Bree rolled that 10 for
Next time.
next time on the Nadava. All right.
Bye.
Thanks, everybody. Bye, stream.
Bye bye.
Bye, stream.
Bye.
Bye stream.